Hello, everybody. I better move over so Ken can get in here.
What's up? Wow.
Oh, wow, isn't that crazy?
Okay, we need to bring this over.
What do you want to do?
Because the lighting is all...
No, it's because of that one up there. Hi. Is this over? No, nothing over. We just started. You have to undo the little thing in the back. There you go, that's better.
Welcome, 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 everyone.
Greetings, sorry. You don't want that in the shot, do you?
Hey, everyone. So this is our... sorry, we're doing this in a different spot. Ooh, letter it. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Hey, guys, I'm going to let everyone get a second to join. I am not loving everything here right now.
Our room that we normally do this in is full of Legos. So there's literally no room to do anything. So that's why we're doing
That's not my fault. How do I...
What do you want to do?
I want to bring it up. There is way too much room of... Hey, everyone. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. Much better.
Is that what you wanted?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Greetings.
So,
sorry if I look to the side. This is where the monitor is.
Sean is going to be looking over there. That light I'm not in love with, but we're going to have to make do because...
Here's what I can do.
Oh, now we're doing something else. Sorry, guys.
Do this.
Our heads are cut off a little bit. Oh, much better. Now I don't feel like I'm staring into a floodlight. I really feel like it needs to be over here, though.
Over where? You only
Is that better?
There you go. That's
there you go.
right there.
Right there.
Right there. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry,
Hi, everybody.
Sorry it's taking so long.
All right, sorry. So, normally, oh, jeez. Normally, you need to scoot which way? Normally, we would do this in our craft room, but yes, it is full of Legos because we're doing a Lego
revamp
after Hurricane Lego. So, welcome. Can you say hi to my mom?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. So, welcome. This is a letter it reveal. So, I'm so excited. So, but first we get started, let me let everyone know this is a live video. So, if you're watching it now, yay, you're live with us. If you're watching it later and it doesn't have a little red dot that says live, that means we are no longer live, but we'll still try to answer the questions for you. Sean might be looking over there because he's going to be answering questions. I guess we could put it here if you wanted now.
Yeah, I think we'd be okay here. There.
Hello. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this. So, before Christmas, scrapbook.com, which is one of my favorite websites, reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a reveal of the new Letter It line. Now, this line, at first I didn't know what it was, but once I got it, I fell in love with it. And the reason why is this line basically has everything inside the line to complete projects, and it's all handwritten stamps. It has embossing powders, it has pens, it's got cool ink, it's got everything. And I had it before Christmas, but then Christmas happened and craziness, and we didn't get it out. Can you bring it up? My head's cut off.
Yes, I can.
I'm telling you what, it's a rough day today, guys. No red dot, but you were live. I wonder if, oh, but it says live. I see. All right, so let's talk to you. So Letter It, let me tell you, from Ranger. This is from Ranger Ink. So it is from Ranger, and let me tell you what it says. Letter It, oh, this isn't it. My bad.
You're looking at the wrong thing.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
It's been rough, guys. You know what? We haven't been live in a while, and I'm telling you, maybe we've lost our touch.
Thank you very much, Joyce.
So let me read, because I really kind of like how they describe this, because it's really a cool concept. So, if I can actually find it.
We're doing that. Happy New Year to all of you. Yes, I hope everybody's Christmas and New Year was fabulous. Ours was very good. We had lots of fun with friends and family and stuff.
It was busy.
So,
yes.
Very busy. Very busy.
Okay, so Ranger is excited to announce the Letter It program. Letter It is carefully curated collection of stamps, pens, embossing powder, pearl powder, mediums, tools, surfaces designed to work together so you can create beautifully personalized cards, tags, gifts, and more for all of life's occasions. For more details, view the complete collection. Now, I've given you the down below there's an actual, you can go to Ranger to find out their whole concept of this line, what they are envisioning, and scrapbook.com, and then all the individual links are down below. Now keep in mind, this is a brand new product line, so they are still getting items in stock, but scrapbook.com will be carrying the entire line, and I don't know what they've sent me. I actually haven't opened this yet because I wanted to kind of be surprised live with you guys, and you can see here there's a lot of stuff. So we're gonna kind of dig into this. It looks like we have quite a bit of stamps. I'm gonna have Sean kind of separate what's in there. Now, the one thing I did kind of take a sneak peek at was, the reason it's called Letter It is it literally feels like it's someone's handwriting. So for example, here is the first one. So this is the greetings. So this has hi, hello, miss you, get well, feel better, there, and oh friend. So you can see the entire collection here. Now what this whole thing is designed is obviously to work with embossing powders. So in this collection, they give you an embossing ink pad. You know what, while Sean's getting all that, I'm gonna get closer to the camera so you guys can see me. So this is the embossing pack right here. There you go. So basically you have the embossing ink pad, but then they've also given you the embossing powders. So you have
these are the pearls,
the embossing powders, so we will be able to use all of this with these ink pads. So this here is the embossing powders, and this is your, let's see here, you got your basic elements. You got gold, bronze, white, and silver in there. They've also given us this, which comes with a yellow, a blue, a rose gold, so they actually have names on there, marigold, let's see here, navy, rose gold, and gunmetal. So these are some really fun embossing powders. And then these are the tinsel. So you have gold tinsel, silver tinsel, white tinsel, and copper tinsel. So we have these two items that they also have given us, the ink, Letter It embossing ink pad. So essentially what's cool is these stamps are all able to use that. So for example, look at this. You can use this with the embossing ink and then the embossing powders to get some really beautiful cards. So this one is has your hello, get well. I think it's actually called greeting. So hello, hi, miss you, get well. Now what I love about these is how big. So you're looking here, this is taking at the entire stamp width there, and this is nice, big, bold lettering. So that's the first one. The stamps are photopolymer. So for those of you who are not familiar with stamps, that means they're a clear stamp. Let me take them out so you can see that. They're not going to be a red rubber mounted stamp. They're going to be a polymer, photopolymer. So essentially those are probably the ones you're seeing most on the market. So they're a clear stamp. So this you can work with a stamp block. So for example, here is the Letter It stamp block. So you can line it up and make sure it's even. Or if you have a Tim Holtz, his stamp press, or the Misty, any of those will work because essentially these come off and then stick. So that's what's great about these. Some people I know are red rubber mounted stamps, but this will work with all of those stamp systems. So let's take a look at some other things they got us. This is the wedding. These are a brand new entire collection Ranger is putting out. So this is just been released. There is basically everything you can go online and see, all the collections. Some of the stuff says it's out of stock. It's just because they haven't got it in stock. So this is the wedding. You have congratulations to the groom, happy couple, Mrs. Toast, Mr. Bride. You got a little wedding ring. That's very fun. This one I'm always looking for. This is the thank you set. So I'm always looking for a good thank you set. You have thank you, thanks so much, thanks for you, to you, grateful, you're the best.
You're the best.
Did they say you're not smiling enough, Sean? Because now you're all smiles. All right, celebration. So, hip hip hooray, yay, way to go, hooray, woohoo, you did it, congrats. What I love about this set so far is you can mix and match these. So you have big letters and then you have kind of the little sentiment. So you have like the hooray, which is nice and big, and then you have the way to go. So you could do a lot of stuff with this, which I really love. This is the baby collection. So of course you have, it's a baby, girl, welcome, baby, little one, boy, welcome, and bundle of joy. And then the last set is birthday. So this is the one that says wishes, cheers, which is becoming more and more sentiment people are looking for, is that cheers, because it can be used so many different ways. So it's your, so I love sets like this that they don't have typically a whole sentiment in a line, so you can build your own sentiment. So you could do wishes to you, you know, cheers on your birthday, it's your birthday to you, you know, happy birthday to you. So I really like the fact that you have all of this. The fonts are absolutely gorgeous on this.
Somebody already asked, can you order through your site for these yet?
So I've given you the site down below, which is to scrapbook.com, and since they're the ones that gave me the collection, that is where I'm referring everyone to purchase right now. So,
there you go.
All right, so yes, and the so it's designed by someone named Taylor, and it's, I hope I'm not pronouncing this wrong, Hazunga. And how would you say that, Sean? So I'm assuming it's their font, because this is a beautiful font. Look at that font, absolutely gorgeous. All right.
Yeah, Huzinga.
Huzinga. That's like bazinga. All right, so I showed you the embossing ink pad and the embossing powders, but they also release Perfect Pearls. Now, if you guys have never used Perfect Pearls, this is a great set because you get the perfect medium, which you'll need. You get the brush. You get, in this one, the gold and the, well, it's called Sunflower Sparkle, and the other is just Purple Pearl. So this basically adds, so the actual word on this, and I'll give Sean the other set here to show off, but it basically create dazzling pearlescent effects with perfect pearls and perfect medium. Sean, you're supposed to be showing that package. There you go. Specially developed with a built-in resin, Perfect Pearls pigment powders are easy to use wet or dry. Use it with a perfect medium ink and letter it clear stamps, or over letter it medium pens to create your own hand lettering doodles and designs. Can be combined with water and a water brush or paintbrush for painted pearlescent effects. So what's cool is I'm super excited because this will be a Make It Monday. Everyone thinks Sean is grumpy.
No, no grumpy here.
Sean doesn't like being alone on camera, and I left him alone. So that's partly my fault.
I'm looking down so I can kind of see the
so this one is the Perfect Bronze and Pewter. So this is great. We'll do a project next Monday live. On Make It Monday to show you how we use this and the embossing powders and inks.
Also came with some stamp inks.
So these are the inks that we can actually stamp. So you have all of these different amazing colors. So you have plum, you have rose, olive, and French ultramarine, I think is what it's called. Look at that. Those are beautiful. And then you also have another kit, which is cobalt, coffee, shadow gray, and jet black.
Nice.
Beautiful. Now, they've also done a line of pens. So you have metallic markers. So we have these colors, which, oh my goodness, look it, they match. So we have colors in here that already match with some of the colors here. Nice. So this way you're able to not only use the embossing powders, but let me get you up close so you can see those colors there. And also there is the Letter It Pens Brush Tip Fine Set. So these are going to be a white. Now I love white because this will mean you should be able to do it as clear ink. So it's clear ink that you're going to be able to write with your own. So I could take this, scan in, let's say, my handwriting into a design program, use this to write on paper, and then emboss it. So it gives you full flexibility to use all of these different things.
How cool. So you already showed the block.
The block I showed.
Here's a sample of, looks like...
Wow, those are tiny.
Those are some tags. Not tags, but tags.
So these come in a nice manila and gray. So you have, there's the gray color. And then in addition to that,
A2 cardstocks. Already
I love A2 cardstocks. Now these are just the cardstock. There's not the envelopes, which is okay. So, and the reason for the gray and the white cream is obviously there's going to be two different color palettes. So you should be able to do it on the gray with those darker colors.
He's walking away.
Leaving Sean alone. He's freaking out.
Oh no, I'm all alone.
So, this is a really cool set, and something I'm really excited about because it's an entire collection here. And like I said, the number one thing I love about this is I constantly am looking for sentiments that can go with other sentiments that I can put on a card, but not have to cut up my stamps. A lot of my stamps, I want to take one piece of one sentiment, another piece of another sentiment, and the only way I can do that is to cut them apart. But then you have to also try to work it into the card. This gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sets that I can mix and match. So for example, you have on this one here where it says get well, feel better. You could do the get well in embossing. So let's say we want to, you're gonna stamp it, but then you can use your embossing powder and then use the other inks and perfect pearls to get a completely different look.
How perfect can that be?
So I'm pretty in love with this set and the lettering it. It's also great because it's a sentiment set where it's just letterings. There's no like little characters or something with it. Not that that would be bad, but it just gives you more of the sentiments on the stamp so we can work those into different projects.
Kenneth is asking, are the dye inks?
On this, let's read. Letter It Stamping Ink Pad features the same quality fade-resistant dye ink. Formula used in the Ranger archival ink pads and a convenient 1.25 inch by 1.75 inch pad. Lettering It Stamping Ink provides long-lasting stamping results that are permanent on many surfaces. Get a crisp image that doesn't bleed over water-based inks, markers, acrylic paint, watercolors, and more. Ink pads can be easily re-inked with the coordinating archival ink re-inker. The small size makes these inks convenient for projects on the go, perfect to use with Letter It clear stamps.
There you go.
There you go. So
somebody was asking, is this a bundle or is everything individual?
Everything is individual. So the links are down below in the description. You can go to scrapbook.com. They have the entire collection. They also have the two things that they didn't send me because I have the entire collection here is they have some kits. So let's say you wanted to get the kit on embossing powder. It's pretty much kind of like when Tim Holtz released his crayons. He released them in a kit where you got so many crayons. You got some cardstock with it, and it gives you instructions on how to use the mediums. It's the same thing. There's one I want to say for embossing and one for perfect pearls, and it comes with everything you need and instructions on how to use it. However, if you like the entire collection and you buy all that, you necessarily wouldn't need those kits. They're a kit to get you started.
Very cool.
I'm excited about this product.
I love the sentiments. These are so cool.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't used Perfect Pearls,
hey, Gary.
I love Perfect Pearls. So we will be showing you this in, today was kind of me debuting the product line and showing you all the different stuff. And then tomorrow I will be, or Monday, excuse me, I apologize. next Monday we'll be doing a Make It Now project with all of these different products to kind of show you what you can do with it. The main reason for the two difference here in cream and gray is the embossing powders they gave you. One is going to be your bright, gold, bronze, silver, and clear, which will work great on really either of them. But they give you 2 light colors and 2 dark colors in here. And this will be great for the light colors for the cream, the dark colors on the gray. I saw a question, is this a kit? It's not a kit, it's a collection. It's a brand new collection from Ranger called Letter It. These are all individual, so you can buy individual stamp sets, you can buy the embossing powders, you can buy the ink, all separate from each other, but they're all available to work together. So the entire collection, you should be able to work and coordinate all the different colors with you. So really, you could buy things separate or
together. Yeah. Since this is so new, that we haven't really seen what everything is yet.
What do you mean?
Or do we know?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily think that it's a revolutionary product in the way that it's nothing we haven't seen before.
Right.
It's essentially, what's cool about it is it's lettering because of this right here. So you have all of these stamps that are clearly a very specific letter type here. So here, let me show you here. So you have this really beautiful font, and that is what's kind of making this kit a little different. Now, it does say sold out. not because it is sold out. They're adding things to the store as they come in stock. So this is brand new. It's just coming out. So I anticipate we're going to see this at CHA and everything like that. So is there anything you guys want to see up close again?
Up close and personal. I'm coming over here. Oh, you need that? There you go. So pretty good. When is CHA? The 18th through the 22nd. We will be there on the 19th.
Yes.
I think even the 17th. I think they're actually got things going on the 17th, but it truly starts on Saturday the 19th.
The classes always start a little bit before.
Couple days before. Yeah,
and then the actual CHA will be there, and we'll be doing live video. Last year our live video was not the best because their Wi-Fi, it's actually underground. I didn't understand that. So you actually go in street level, go down underground, and that's where the entire convention center is. Yep. And because of that, I think the Wi-Fi wasn't that good.
I mean, we were live.
It was pretty most of the time. It was pretty rough live, but yes.
We'll try to figure out something better.
So this product should be available right now at scrapbook.com. So some of the collection is available at scrapbook.com. I believe the inks, the pens, the tags, and paper are available. Some of the stamps are just coming into stock. So a few of the stamps are available and some of the other ones are out of stock. So what I would do is they do have an alert me. So basically if you like one of the stamp sets and it says out of stock, you can say alert me when it's back in stock. So that way when they initially get the release order of this, you would be able to get the first alert when they're in stock.
There you go.
Because I think that these sentiments, this font is amazing. I love this font. So
Jerry wanted to see that one of those up close.
Okay.
I could bring the camera closer or something.
So this is the Hi There, Hooray. It is a beautiful font. Let me see if I can get you real nice and close for you so you can see that font. It's very curvy. I love curvy fonts.
Promo codes or promo codes?
Scrapbook, I don't have a promo code for scrapbook.com. So I do know that these are currently on sale though at scrapbook.com. I believe they're, I want to say maybe $9. I could be wrong. Which does remind me, is there more markers and stuff? So right now, I don't know if this is I think this is the entire collection. I could be wrong. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is the entire collection at this, because I remember there was a 20. It says there's 20 in the collection right now, but I'm assuming like any of their other lines, if it's popular, they're going to extend on it. Right now, it looks like the pens that they have, the metallic markers, there is ones to match this stamp set, and then there's a gold and silver to match from this. The black, obviously, could be any black, and then the cobalt blues in here. So there's not a marker to go with this really light blue. But I would assume that that would be something that maybe they would add at some time. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes.
A comment just came and said Happy New Year. People watching this later will be like, why did he just now say Happy New Year? Yeah, and that's what it was, Sharon. So exactly. So $6.29 is what they're on sale. They're $7 for the stamp set, which is a great price. This is a typical, I mean, it's a 9-piece stamp set. Beautiful. It fits obviously the block that they've released. All the stamps will fit on there perfectly. So it's a great set. And I'm really excited about it. And we'll be using it, like I said, in our Make It Now Monday. On Monday, we'll be using this to create a couple different projects. I'm a huge fan of embossing powders. I love the look of ink, but there's something about embossing powders, especially for sentiments, really curvy sentiments too, that are pretty amazing. So the price is amazing. And next week we'll be back in our craft room. Yeah. It's just because over New Year's we decided to
do the dirty deed of trying to separate all those crash and burn
Lego sets. It was super sad.
It was very, very sad.
Monday was here already, right? I know. To give you guys some other quick updates, since I have people here right now, my code for Cricut has changed. So it used to be KK15, now it is KK10, so KK10. And that's because Cricut at the beginning of the year renegotiates kind of the codes for everyone. And this year they're doing 10% off and free shipping. And I think the reason why I've had a lot of people reach out and say, why do you think they changed your code? To be honest, I think it's because their sales have been really, really good lately. And when you have everything half off and then you're doing another 15% and you're paying for salaries and stuff, I mean, you gotta leave some in there. And I'm just fortunate we still get a code to offer people. Not a lot of companies do that, so I'm very fortunate to work with Cricut and be able to get that code. Yep. But mine did change because my code's built into the discount, so it wouldn't make sense to be KK15 and only be 10% off. A lot of the other affiliates, their codes are kind of a general code, didn't have numbers in it. Mine did, so mine has changed. So just keep that in mind. KK10 will get you 10% off and free shipping. Yep. Which actually kind of makes sense too, or makes it nice for me because we also have the silhouette discount. So it's 10 off, so 10 off. And that gets you 10% off at the silhouette store. So kind of makes it nice. It's 10% for Cricut and silhouette, you know, and stuff. So we'll be back tomorrow in their craft room downstairs. We're going to be doing a chalk couture project. I'm really excited about it. And then this will be on Monday. This will be my Make It Now project for Monday that I'm going to walk you through on how to use all of these products and get a good idea. And CHA is in 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Well, today's the 2nd, and we're going to be there on the 19th. So in 17 days, we'll be there.
Does the silhouette discount code work on all silhouette products? Yes, it should. I'm running through my head to remember the exclusions on that one. There might be some exclusions, but I think it's like off of maybe they have like where you can pay every month, get credits every month to their silhouette online store, and I don't believe it works on that. But they do believe it works on everything in the store. The exclusion might be new machines, and I could be wrong on that. So, but it should work on everything else. So like all of their materials, their printable materials, their vinyl, everything like that, it should work on all of that. That the last time I tried it, at least it did. And they have some pretty, what I love about having a code for both of them is they have stuff that Cricut doesn't offer, and Cricut has stuff that Silhouette doesn't offer. So for example, Silhouette has a printable tattoo paper, which is amazing, and you can print tattoos and then take them to a party. You can actually cut them out and everything, and then put them on the skin, and they're, you know, a temporary tattoo. And that's something Cricut doesn't offer right now. You know, Cricut has the Easy Press, and that's something Silhouette doesn't offer. So I love the fact being able to work with both. I'm a firm believer, and you don't have to say, I'm only going to pick this one and just go with it. You can go with different companies. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Why do you keep doing this?
I don't know. Anyway, somebody asked, is Silhouette KK10? No. 10-0 off is Silhouette.
Yeah, 1-0 off.
1-0 off.
Yes.
Yes, very cool. Yeah, those tattoos were very cool. That was something that we saw when we went to Hawaii.
Yeah, they have, the other thing they have, which Cricut doesn't have that I like, is they have this pressure paper. So it's basically, you take like a piece of, let's say, gold paper. You can write with a pen on it, like add pressure to it, and it will transfer onto your paper underneath. Mm-hmm. So it gives the look of foiling, without foiling.
And you can literally use your fingernail.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So if you did a signature, it'll actually do it. It's very, very cool.
I'll get some and I'll do it. So I have, diamond dots. I'm excited. I don't know if they're going to be at CHA. I looked at it's Creativation. I shouldn't keep calling it CHA, but I went to go look at Creativation to see all the vendors that are going to be there. And there's a lot of vendors, but I don't know if I saw Diamond Dots. But I'm excited. A lot of people that I've worked with in the past, it's going to be their first year at CHA. Like I know Brutus and Monroe is going to be there. Catherine Pooler is going to have a booth there. Nice. And she's amazing, has a subscription box you can do, plus a product line. So it's kind of exciting going back our second year. This will be our second year just to see differences from the first year to this year. Plus I have to admit, before we go, Creativation, when we went down, I made Sean go with me because he's my camera guy. I'm like, you have to go because you have to film me and I'm going to be talking. And he was just like, okay, whatever. Like, he wasn't excited about it, but he wasn't not excited. He was just like, okay. Once he got there, he was completely transfixed by this. Like, it's huge. It's in a huge venue. Yeah, there's tons of new products. And it's just exciting because it's basically watching HSN Live in a way, because they're showing their products and how do you want to use this and stuff. So I loved it. I had fun, and he had fun. So he was like, I was like, do you want to go again this year? And he's like, yep. When are we going? Like, he wants to go so bad.
So somebody was asking, they have a Cricut. I think, I want to say she said Air 3, but I don't know that wasn't right. But looking at going with a Cameo, should she save her money and get the maker? Depends on what you want to do.
I mean, I would say yes. It really does depend on what you're going to do with your machine. If you are someone that says, I want as many possibilities with my machine and I want to be able to use it right out of the box, the maker is the machine for you. The maker is my machine of choice currently because of the fact that it can do so much with precision. And what I mean by that is it's the first machine that has what's called an adaptive tool system. So basically means that there's going to be new tools coming out just for this machine to add. But right out of the box, it has a Rotary Blade, which is the first home-based cutting machine at this price point to have a Rotary Blade to basically, I mean, hundreds of materials and fabrics and felts, and you don't have to back it. So with even previous Cricut machines and any silhouette machine, if you want to cut fabric on that, you have to do an interface on it. So you basically have to get heat and bond, take fabric, iron it to the heat and bond, and what it does is it gives it a little bit more of a structural integrity on that. So then you will use a separate blade for it and cut it. But it's using a blade, so a blade will go down into the material and then basically just drag along the material, where a rotary blade is just that. It's actually cutting into the material. Don't need to back it, you just use it on a mat. So for me, I would say save up for that. If you're someone that's sitting there saying, I'm never going to use it to cut fabric or wood or something like that, you could probably stay with your Explorer Air or a Cameo 3. Just keep in mind, Cameo 3 has amazing abilities in their software, so you're able to do a lot in their software. The one thing about Cameo 3, my big complaint is their cutting force. So the amount of cutting force that the Cameo 3 can produce, I want to say was 290, maybe 280 grams of force, where even the Explorer Air 2 has 380, and the Cricut Maker has 4,000. 4,000. So it's got a lot of force, which means it's going to be able to cut a lot more materials in the future. So for me, that's sold right there.
So somebody also asked, are we going to see any new products from Cricut when we go to Creativation?
Cricut is not at Creativation. No, neither is Silhouette this year. So
Silhouette's not going to be there yet?
So I don't think we'll see any new products from them. I do know that we saw a little snippet. There was a live video going around, I don't remember where, of a company giving sneak peeks of some Cricut products coming out. I didn't see it, but I know that it had like a huge fabric like cutting mat with lines and stuff, and there's some other stuff, but I didn't see it live. But they're not going to be officially at Creativation. That's not saying they're not going to come out with new products. Cricut's always releasing new products, so is Silhouette. Silhouette will unveil their new products when they do their summit. They do their summit every spring. So we went to that one last year in Hawaii. That's where they announced a lot of the colors of machines coming. They have a 3D printer coming out. They had some new materials. So if we are fortunate enough to go to that, we would be able to do that. But last year, they did not allow any live video, which was a bummer for me. No. I couldn't do anything. But we will see. We saw a lot of people doing live video. So if we go again, I might have Sean go hide somewhere in there and do live video. Just saying. So anyways, we will be back tomorrow for our Chocateur. We're doing a huge board. It's my favorite.
I don't even know.
We're doing the cookie one.
Oh.
So it's my favorite Valentine's release that they have released. So I cannot wait to do this with you guys. Then we'll be gone, of course, Thursday, Friday, and then we'll be back on Monday where we are going to show you how to use all of this projects in all this product in a project. We will be back in our craft room, so we won't be sitting on a couch looking kind of weird. I think that's why Sean keeps looking everywhere, because he's self-conscious that we're on the couch. He doesn't like it. You don't like it.
I'm the one that said to do it here.
I know. He did. My hair is all freaky, man.
In the back behind us?
Yeah.
Go over to the sides and you can see it.
Oh, Sean just wants me to leave. Look at that.
Move
out of the way, Sean.
Yes, we still have a few things to take down.
Can I come back in?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
And now Allie said, are you in the living room?
Yes.
She would know. She knows her living room. Yes.
Because all my Legos are in my craft room. It's
Yes.
very sad. I don't know where to start either, Tabitha. No, I do know where to start. So that scared the crap out of me.
We've been on an hour.
Oh, now our dogs are gonna start barking.
Hold on.
Now I'm gonna get a copyright claim because this is Dateline. Because Sean pauses it and it only has an hour, I guess, recording time. That scared the crap out of me, people. Now our dogs are barking. So, anyways, now that scared me. Where to start? I would say the best thing is to start with a machine. Doesn't matter which machine you choose, because it's amazing on how things will be. You'll very easily add. The #1 place to go look to learn things is YouTube. I cannot stress enough YouTube to learn anything from using your machine to how to use, embossing. I remember the first time I got this and I was like, what's embossing powder? I had no idea what embossing powder was. I had no idea what it did. And it was horrible, my first attempt. But there's some great videos out there that will show you how to do that. So now Riley will continue to bark.
That must be our cue.
Yes, because she will continue to bark until we let her out because she's a puppy and she doesn't have patience.
I know.
So we will be back tomorrow in our craft room doing a project, and then Monday we will be back showing you all of this lettering and stuff. So thank you guys everything. Happy New Year. We will see you guys all tomorrow.
We're not building, we're separating.
We're not building our Lego city. We're separating it from the 2017 dog crush
earthquake almost.
So
all right, here we go.
Bye guys.